Hello, everyone. In this, we are continuing with our strategic management, and we are moving into the next module, which is about strategic analysis and planning. So first, in this video, we are going to see about strategic analysis. What are all the different methods? First one, analysis of business environment, basically about for the current situation, what is the analysis, which we call it as a situational analysis also. Then PESTEL, then value chain, then Porter's 5 framework, SWOT C analysis, portfolio analysis, BCG matrix. So in this particular video, we will see up to Porter's 5 forces framework. First one, analysis of business environment, where we are going to understand about situational analysis. It refers to a collection of methods that the managers use to analyze an organization's internal as well as external environment so that they can able to understand the organization's capabilities, customers, and business environment. Environment is complex and it is dynamic, multifaceted, has a far-reaching impact. Then we will enter into Pestal Analysis. This basically looks at external factors and is primarily used for market research. Here that first letter P stands for political. So in this, we try to examine the influence of government policies, their regulations, and the political stability in our particular organization. For example, changes in taxation policies, whether how significantly it is impacting our business. Then next letter is E, which stands for economic. So here we assess the economic factors such as inflation rates, exchange rates, economic growth, which can affect our consumer spending and also our business operations. Then the next letter in PESTEL, that is S, stands for social. So here we analyze the societal trends, demographics, and cultural influences, which can impact our consumers' behavior and also the market demand. Next letter T stands for technological. In this, we will evaluate the impact of technological advancements on industry dynamics and competitiveness. The next letter E stands for environmental, considering the environmental concerns and sustainability issues that can affect our business practices. Next letter L stands for legal, where we examine the legal frameworks, regulations, and compliance requirements which is relevant to our industry. We'll understand now with an example. Consider the automotive industry. The Pestal analysis may reveal as follows: political, government regulations on emissions and safety standards can impact the design and production processes. As far as economic is concerned, the fluctuations in fuel prices will affect the consumer preferences for fuel-efficient vehicles. Social, changing consumer preferences for eco-friendly and electric vehicles. Technological, here in automobile industry, it is advancements in the autonomous driving technology and electric vehicle technology. In environmental, growing emphasis on sustainability and environmentally friendly practices. As far as legal thing is concerned, stringent regulations regarding vehicle safety and also the emissions standards. Next, we will move on to the industry-specific analysis, which we call it as a Porter's 5 forces model. First force is threat of new entrants. So we have to assess the ease with which new competitors can enter the market. High entry barriers such as high capital requirements or strong brand loyalty may reduce this particular threat. Bargaining power of buyers, evaluating the power of customers to influence our prices and terms. Factors that include this may be the number of buyers, their sensitivity to price changes, and the availability of alternative products or services. The third one is bargaining power of suppliers, analyzing the power suppliers have over the industry. This depends on factors like the number of suppliers, uniqueness of their products, and the availability of alternative sources. Fourth force is threat of substitute products or services, examining the availability of alternative products or services that could meet the same needs. Higher the availability of substitute, greater the threat. The last fifth force will be intensity of competitive rivalry. Here we assess the level of competition within the industry. Factors may include the number and strength of the competitors, industry growth rate, and differentiation among products or services. Now we'll understand these 5 forces with an example. Again, we are considering the automobile or automotive industry only. We will assess the factors such as threat of new entrants, considering the high capital requirements for automotive industry, bargaining power of buyers. This may be affected by the brand loyalty and available alternatives. Bargaining power of suppliers. You try to evaluate the relationship with the auto part suppliers. Threat of substitute. Consider the other public transportation available and alternative mobility solutions which are available. The last force you may compare is the intensity of competitive rivalry, analyzing the market shares and strategies of major competitors.